Welcome back to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The battle for the East has been a runaway 3-0 series, but that could all change tonight in Game 4. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Harden in at the point. Taking a look at Cleveland. They are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Allen against Towns. Crafty move, and Allen gets it to go.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
You know, defensively, there's not a lot you can do in that situation. I mean, Towns is just so big and strong and long. Really hard to stop him in the paint.
And Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Offensive board. New York working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Harden with the defensive effort. Brunson's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Mobley. Back to Strus. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges against Harden. Fires the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And New York has possession after the basket by Cleveland. Kept alive. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Strus the pass to Harden. Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to Harden. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson with it. Harden picks him up. Brunson with the bucket.
I love the measured way that Brunson will attack off the bounce. I mean, he's always in control, playing at his own pace, and he's ever a threat to take it all the way.
Here's Harden. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Basket's good. Brunson's got 7.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Harden surveying the D. Over Brunson. The Knicks with the rebound. Hart inside, covered by Mobley. Hart passes to Anunoby. to Hart. Towns, a screen on Mobley. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Mobley outside. Mitchell with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The three is up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Struce the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges.
Kudos to Bridges for working so hard on the defensive end. Certainly seems like it made an impact.
Pass to Brunson. The baseline J is off the mark.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Harden against Brunson. Right side Harden. To win the drought, Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. New York leading by 3. Pass to Harden. Back to Brunson. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Cleveland making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Harden with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here we go. Shoot from the baseline. Ellis's shot is off. Outside Brunson. And he gets that one. Brunson's got 11 points.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Ellis passes to Mitchell. And no good. The dry spell continues.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Here's Hart. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Mitchell. Five to shoot. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Towns passes to Brunson. Lets a floater go. Oh, rejected by Allen. Ball's going up the court. And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
New York leading by 5. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Schroeder in for James Harden. And New York has possession, leading by 5. McBride attacking. Alvarado right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ellis outside. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Pass to Wade. Here's Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 5. Back to Alvarado. Outside McBride. Screen by Robinson. It's Shamet on the wing. Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
That's to Alvarado. Iwara passes to Alvarado. No good with the triple.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Nance outside. Pass to Schroeder. Merrill outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Wade, the pass to Ellis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A different look for Cleveland. Tomlin comes in for Nance. And it's Harden in for Schroeder. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. To the right side. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Shamet. From downtown. It's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now here's Ellis. Here's Merrill. Alvarado defending. Merrill passes to Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. And for New York, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Wade, covered by Towns. There's a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Anytime you can give Harden the ball in the two-man game, that is one of your best plays. Let him go to work and get the best shot available.
Here's Towns. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense guys is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Dean Wade, James Harden out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Sam Merrill, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And it's all from three-point range. Knicks leading by 7. Inside, here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Merrill. Now here's Harden. Alvarado defending. Back to Merrill. Let's go with a three. Cleveland again missing. And the Knicks shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Alvarado. They get it back. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 6.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Right wing. Here's Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Alvarado. Not a lot of room. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The offensive rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now here's McBride. This is the most they've led. 13 points. Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Tyson. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
It's picked off. It's a one-on-one situation. Harden, the pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Merrill. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Merrill. Still without a bucket. Tyson with the bucket.
Really hard to guard him any better. I mean, sometimes he drains the three no matter what.
And New York has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Wade, and Mitchell subbed in for Tyson. Brunson is checked in for New York. Cavaliers on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Towns on a screen. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Towns for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. There's the triple. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. From deep, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
A nice shot by McBride.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Pass to Harden. Ellis outside. Merrill passes to Ellis. Just 3 to shoot. Mitchell. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
The shot by Towns, no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside McBride. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Merrill who clears it away. The Cavaliers trail by 14. On the wing, Mitchell. They still need this. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from McBride.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
I just love the ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Merrill. And it's Strus in for Ellis. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. Well, the Cavaliers shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Allen finds Strus. Back to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
New York leading by 14. Anunoby on the wing. Stolen by Strus. Bridges against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bridges. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Towns against Allen. Towns, left side. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by James Harden. Outside Strus. Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the Knicks miss again.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Strus finds Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Brunson against Harden. Out to Bridges. Towns is screen on Mitchell. Towns outside to stop the drought. That one no good. Cavaliers trail by 8. Strus the pass to Harden. Tries to break his ice. Pass to Allen. Outside Strus. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Ellis is checked in for Harden. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Now Brunson. He's got 11. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Bridges. No points yet. Pass to Brunson. Over Mitchell. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
I love the fact there's no quit in it. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Strus. Hart can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Allen with a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Mitchell, and it's New York with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Bridges. He's scoreless. Hart can't hit. Stolen by Bridges. Hart against Mobley. Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Hart. And here's Brunson for 3. Confident three-point jumper by Brunson.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Mitchell finds Allen. Now Strus. Anunoby covering. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Strus. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on, let me write that down. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
Let's pretend it's one word.
well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. Harden misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Towns. That shot, no good. Nice D from Allen. And Cleveland has possession. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Back to Harden. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They're leading by 8. Here's Towns. Allen defending. Outside Anunoby. Stolen by Strus. Here's Mobley. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Josh Hart.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Towns, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Knicks leading by 6. Towns a screen on Harden. Towns outside. 3-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Harden from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Back to Anunoby. There's 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Stolen by Bridges. Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Allen. Brunson against Harden. Clock at 6. From deep, Mobley. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Strus the pass to Harden. And there's the rejection.
Those razor-sharp defensive instincts. Bridges really has a knack for anticipating plays.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Allen with a screen on Towns. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ellis is checked in.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position. They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
To the paint. Pass to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Hart. And here's Bridges. New York again can't hit.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Mitchell, the pass to Harden. From the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Harden is an elite shooter. Somebody who thrives at overcoming whatever the defense throws at him. He likes that chess match, and he usually comes out on top.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Merrill comes in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Robinson passes to Towns. Now McBride. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ellis has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell hits from the corner.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Knicks leading by 9. Outside McBride. Outside Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Robinson in the post. And yep, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Back to Brunson. Stolen by Harden. Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Wade from deep. Can't get it to drop.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
2 points. That one goes. McBride's got 5 now.
Nice setup, the offense running through Brunson.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Brunson against Harden. Right side, Anunoby. There's the 3. Ellis with a rebound. Ellis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wade. Outside Mitchell. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Harden. Off the mark there with a 3. Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Brunson. Oh, stolen by Harden. Merrill outside. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. And it's Harden again missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, they don't call him Robinson for nothing now. Look at the hops on the big fella.
1:10 left in the third. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. Tyson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. New York also changing it up. Huck Porty's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Here's the screen by Bryant. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Sohan's checked in. .56 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Shamet. Stolen. Here's Tyson. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The ball's knocked loose. Out to the right wing. And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by New York. At one point, they led by 16. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops extravaganza. We've got James Harden, Sam Merrill out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's Tyson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. New York leading by 6. Alvarado outside. To the inside. Here's Merrill. Pass to Harden. Back to Merrill. Three-pointer. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Shannon, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. A nice shot by McBride. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Merrill. Back to Harden from outside the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And here's McBride. In transition, here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly. Making the most of his opportunities, he's been effective down the stretch.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ellis passes to Harden. Looking to end this cold spell. And Harden with the slam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Knicks leading by 5. Towns outside. Merrill outside. Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ellis's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Alvarado, pass to Shamet. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Wade, and Mitchell subbed in for Tyson.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
Outside McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points to tie it up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 3. Oh, stolen by Harden. Nance, the pass to Mitchell. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Here's Merrill. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell looking like a wrecking ball.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Alvarado outside. Picked it! Outside Mitchell. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam!
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The shot by Towns, no good. Outside Harden. Nance outside. Outside Mitchell. Five to shoot. Back to Harden. Pass to Merrill to take the lead. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now. That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
New York trailing. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Towns for 3. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Merrill to the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
They've got numbers. Launches it. Harden with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 3. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ellis with a rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest monster.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Merrill. And it's Strus in for Ellis. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. Hart finds Brunson. Oh, it's off! Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Hart inside. He's against Allen.
He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Anunoby. Stolen by Strus. And here's the fast break. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Outside Bridges. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Allen outside. Now Mobley for three.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
So the first of three is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He makes the second free throw, and that puts him up 5. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that's in!
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Mitchell with the ball. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Hart. Allen rips down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mitchell can't hit it. And the Knicks shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Towns down low, covered by Strus. Towns on a screen. Bridges. No good from 3. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Now a timeout called by New York. 32 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Yeah, and even if they get it,
Nabbing another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And they're still in a tight spot, but you have to applaud. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And so this one is in the...
You take a look at the Cavaliers. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, Brunson put the sauce on that one. Terrific move.
Harden outside. Screen by Allen. Puts it up. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. New York with the ball. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And here is Mobley after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell finds Strus. Now Mobley down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. Hard against Mobley. Brunson outside. And here comes Harden leading the... Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Mitchell. The Knicks making the shot. Allen, a screen on Bridges to the inside, and Allen slams it in.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Brunson the pass to Towns. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 3. And here is Allen. The 3. Harden, no good. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Mitchell. Towns, high post. And here's Brunson outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed his second after making his first. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. New York leading by 3. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. Inside Towns. It's stolen by Allen. Harden surveying the D. Allen a screen on Brunson. And Allen slams it in.
And Allen's agility is so impressive. Solid at finding ways to score off any screen and roll.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's tipped. Harden against Brunson. 6 to shoot. lets it go from 14. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Strus kicks to Harden. Pass to Strus. Now here's Mobley. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Shoots. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Hart. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Towns. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. Mitchell against Hart. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in this. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Anunoby, no good. Wound up there for Allen. Hart outside. They kick out to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Mobley outside. Strus fires from way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brunson the pass to Towns. To Brunson. 4 on the clock. Bridges outside. They can use a bucket. And the Knicks miss again.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Bryant is checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Ellis is checked in for Max Strus. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Ellis outside. Mitchell passes to Schroeder. Back to Bryant. Stolen by Robinson. Out to Brunson. New York missing again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Schroeder passes to Bryant. And here is Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Anunoby from outside off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Schroeder. Wade for 3. He's off on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
New York shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. McBride finds Brunson. Anunoby outside. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Ellis, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Fast break, here they come. Here's Anunoby. Wade is covering. To the left side wing. Schroeder up top. Defended by McBride. From deep, Ellis. Knicks trail by 4. There's 1:26 left in the first. Robinson a screen on Ellis. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's Ellis for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Wade sets the pick for Schroeder. And there's the drive. Lets it go with a 3. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And so it's New York with it. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Mitchell against Brunson. Over Mitchell. Bryant with the steal. On the wing, Ellis. Defended by McBride. Ellis can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Now Alvarado. He has yet to score. Here's Brunson, and the shot goes down.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Sam Merrill up there with Wade. Then it's Ellis, then it's Harden, and it's Nance in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. There's a screen by Robinson. Over Wade. Robinson misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nance finds Wade, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers making a switch here. Knicks trail by 4. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Towns, the bounce pass. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Ellis, the pass to Merrill. Good on the 3-point shot. Merrill's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Robinson. Inside Towns. Merrill passes to Harden. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Alvarado. Now McBride. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Here's Harden. He has 5. Pass to Wade. Knocks it loose. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. In the corner, Harden. Ellis outside. Pass to Harden. Wade sets the pick for Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Harden's got 7 points.
You think about James Harden. Here's a guy who's played with KD, Russ, CP3, Kyrie. So many great players.
New York missing again. Here's Tyson. He's defended by Alvarado. Ellis can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Shamet the pass to Towns. McBride on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers leading by 3 inside. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Harden. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Landry Shamet. Pass to Brunson. Now Sohan. Out to the right wing. Towns with it. Wade picks him up. Brunson from long distance.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And Merrill has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Merrill's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. New York has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's McBride, and he uses the glass on the layup. McBride's got 7.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's Harden. Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Brunson with some nice D. Going inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
Turning that court into a runway. Sheesh. Sohan, this man rises up way before you can even stop him.
The Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mitchell puts in the difficult three. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. 13 feet away. Brunson, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Harden outside. Here's Merrill. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Mobley in for Sam Merrill. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jose Alvarado. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Max Strus is checked in for Keon Ellis. Cleveland leading by 4. Now, here is Harden. Mobley right side. And it's Hart top of the key. Pass to Bridges. It's up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden finds Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. Cleveland leading by 6. From deep Harden. That one no good. Good D by Anunoby.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Harden the pass to Strus. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Anunoby against Strus. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Bridges inside the 3-point line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter. Well, Cleveland shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Knicks on defense. Trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Ellis, defended by Bridges. Ellis outside. Pass to Strus. Stolen by Anunoby. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Mitchell dishes to Ellis. Now, here's Strus. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
The Knicks with the lead. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And Hart throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And here's Brunson. Covered by Mitchell. Hart, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Bridges. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell passes to Ellis. Pass to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
New York shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Outside Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded by Ellis. Crafty move. Mitchell gets it inside.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
Brunson outside. Shoots the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to rebound. We thought that might be an advantage coming in. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But, Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Cavaliers shooting in this game, 45%. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Poke loose. It's stolen by Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley finds Harden. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Bridges outside. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 9 points.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Down low, it's stolen by Allen. Strus kicks to Mitchell. To the paint, stolen by Brunson. And here comes the break. Here's Anunoby over Harden. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist by Brunson.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
In the corner, Harden. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Towns. With a screen on Allen. Towns looking around. 6 to shoot. Back to Brunson. Over Harden. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Up the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Towns no good on that one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Hart outside. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hart against Harden. Harden with the hang time.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brunson, the bounce pass. On the wing, Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Strus kicks to Allen. From the baseline. Harden, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Strus finds Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From the corner, it's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Allen. And Towns throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. Mobley misses. The Knicks leading by 3. Oh, Anunoby in position. Pass to Mobley. Anunoby sends it back.
The anticipation, Anunoby sends it away.
Here comes Mitchell.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brunson outside. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's Strus for 3.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he should probably just go take a nap.
Allen, right side. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Anunoby sends it back. Brunson outside. Connects from 3-point range. Brunson's got 10 points.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ellis comes in for Max Strus. Wade up top, defended by Hart. Wade against Hart. And then Wade slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Knicks have gotten 6 of the 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Comes down low. Mobley's there.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Holds it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson with a clean look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Harden with it. Brunson picks him up. Harden can't hit.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Ellis against Anunoby. With a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 4. Bridges misses. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wade has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Brunson against Harden. Towns a screen on Harden. Here's Brunson, and stolen by Mobley. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Brunson finds Towns. Latre. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So New York ends up going with the new group. McBride with the ball. He's got 7. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Wade. 1:35 left in the third. Shamet the pass to Diawara. To the middle. And it's Alvarado missing. The Cavaliers leading. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Diawara. Powered down with both hands. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Ellis down low, defended by McBride. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. New York shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Pass to Robinson. It's tipped. Stolen by Ellis. For the finish. And Ellis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
McBride misses the layup. Well, Cleveland shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Ellis can't get it to go. Shamet hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1 second left. He doesn't hit that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New York ahead, up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Hands out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Keon Ellis. Then it's Harden. And it's Tyson in its small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to McBride. Robinson a screen on Ellis. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here to the inside. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance. Here's McBride. The kick out to Towns. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Merrill. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Merrill's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland. Now Shannon. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Harden right side. Shot clock at 5. Tyson with the bucket. Now Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Now here's Harden. He's defended by Alvarado. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ellis outside. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Towns. Towns is double. Here's Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you a willing facilitator.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Trains the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson the pass to Towns. To Brunson. Ball stolen. 3-on-3. Here's Ellis, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's Robinson high post. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Mitchell. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Good on the second free throw.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he nails the third. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. Spins. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
And here's Harden. Poked away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Harden. Towns is doubled. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Ryan's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 1. Bryant with a screen for Mitchell. There's the 3. That shot off. Brunson with some nice D. Anunoby passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Harden. Bryant looking over the floor. Launches it from deep. Harden, no good. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Towns. Here's McBride. Towns a screen on Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Harden. Good D by Anunoby.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Sam Merrill. And Strus is subbed in for Keon Ellis. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Jose Alvarado. And it's Towns missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harden finds Allen. And here is Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
New York trailing. Bridges outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, it's Mitchell capitalizing in transition.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And so it's New York with it. Brunson outside. Towns in the corner. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Brunson against Harden. High post Allen. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson outside. Right with a screen on Harden. Brunson against Harden. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Strus finds Mobley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hart, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Nice take there by Allen. This man is an efficient scorer.
The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Mobley against Hart. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on Mobley. Towns outside. He drills the 3.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Harden against Brunson. Another chance here, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And with lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
Outside, Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Now here's Bridges, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Lets loose a 3.
Excellent contest from Mobley. He entered the league elite defensively.
Bridges against Mitchell. It's Allen. Ball's not loose. Showing off the post moves right there.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Brunson. Harden pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell. Plays again. And the crafty layup. Good.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
The Knicks shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. Brunson up top, guarded by Harden. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now the Knicks with it. Now here's Bridges. Towns. And the 3 misses. And an intentional foul right there. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barr will do it.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it. They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Good on the layup. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Off target from outside, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Bridges fires. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see